we're looking at what the problems are right now in the crypto market. And more than just solving individual problems, we're trying to think about is what frameworks from regular sort of the institutional side of things can we bring into crypto so that we can get institutions more comfortable. And so that's where we really honed in on this intermediary concept, or a broker-dealer type of concept. So I guess for retail, it's an e-trade, So if you're a retail customer or even a pro-tail customer, you go to your interactive broker, you go to your Schwab or your Fidelity. You're not really worried about where exactly you're trading. This industry has become very obsessed with which exchange am I trading in versus what is the asset I'm buying. So if you're buying a Bitcoin, your major concern should be I'm buying this Bitcoin, not if I'm buying the Bitcoin on GDAX versus Kraken or wherever, but it's become that way. And we think that the sooner we take that attention away and provide these intermediary services. So what does that really mean? That's what you would typically call a prime broker. So someone that can face off to the institution, provide them a single onboard, provide them all of their consolidated reporting and other more complicated things that they need from an entity structure perspective, that can provide them best execution, provide them TCA-like analysis. So there's the execution side of things. Then on the custody side of things, obviously there's the custody, as in the storing of the private keys, which is essentially what custody comes down to, or that's what's being played up the most, is securitizing the keys. Have a bunker somewhere, have a data center within a data center somewhere, those types of things. And that's great, and of course that's necessary, but custody means more than that. Custody means, providing asset servicing type of services. So, there's as this tokenized environment gets more and more sophisticated, you're going to have, I think we already have some tokens that have rights issued or dividends issued. So all of these things, you rely on your custodian, a traditional kind of custodian in the equity space, to manage your stock splits, to figure out where your dividend goes, to figure out the X date, to figure out your tax reporting, to figure out your back office reporting. And I think that's the custody space that we think holistically is required. So we're focused on being a broker-dealer, which will provide basically a single onboard, best execution by consolidating liquidity across markets, and then finally providing custody services in this holistic sense. So that's the trifecta, if you will.